Hi, it's Amy Terrell, and today I'm going to walk through the student success opportunities through each component of the final project for EDU 623. Um, each section has amazing takeaways for student success. So, through the lesson plan opportunities, I'm not going to open each lesson plan, but the way each lesson plan that we had to submit is formatted, it gives specific student and teacher planned definite goals. Without these goals specifically planned in the manner that they're planned, you cannot make sure or you cannot test the purpose for each class. The goal for each class is to have meaningful instruction. And the way these lesson plans are formatted directly gives that instruction. The teachers have clear, definite plans, and the student outcomes are clear and definite. I definitely believe that the way our lesson plans are formatted for this class, the SAMR model allows teachers to evaluate technology for appropriateness or to see if things need to be reevaluated if no authentic student learning is happening. Now, each section made me look through to make sure that the technology that we were using was for the sake of students and for the sake of learning, not just for the sake of using technology. The next lesson plan through virtual reality is very important to me because I feel that this virtual reality component supports a much needed 21st century skill that students need to be familiar with, knowing how to manipulate these programs, knowing how to download these apps to connect to devices. This is going to be one of those marketable employability skills of the 21st century. So that is an awesome component to make sure that at least once in a 9 weeks or at least once a semester to provide students with these types of opportunities. Through digital presentation, these digital presentation components support students in more ways than I originally thought. I am a big supporter of making sure I post student notes on our Canvas LMS page so that students and parents can have notes just in case they miss. I never truly thought about the remediation that happens that I don't know about because students access these notes even if they don't miss and they don't want to repeat something in class or they don't want to ask a question in class. Posting a wealth of student resource information via Canvas or a shared Google Doc provides students with remediation that they may not get elsewhere. Now, through recorded presentations, excuse me, I, like I said earlier, was not comfortable doing that because I'm still not comfortable hearing myself talk. But my students hear my voice all the time. So that comforting voice of, or I guess that voice of familiarity that they're used to hearing in class, gives them that same comfort at home when they're studying or presenting a piece of information that may be unfamiliar. So recorded presentations, although were new to me and made me step out of my comfort zone, they support my students in providing that personal touch to studying. They can hear me. They can look back at vocab or whatever we're going over, and they can truly engage in that classroom atmosphere in their own bedroom. And then that last component that we looked at for digital assessment, I found not only did these types of digital assessments help me as a teacher to map and plan, I looked at my quiz stats and that type of information after I take my students take their quizzes on Canvas. and I liked the opportunities that are available for analyzing that data on Google Forms. But what I have found is students are used to manipulating devices. They're used to texting. They're used to accessing their email or their Google calendars and putting important data in. They study notes and videos and how-tos and all of that on their device or their devices. So having a digital test or exam or assessment, whatever, keeps students in their element. I love that. It supports my students who need those extra supports, those students that have IEPs, that need extra time. I can allot that time. And these types of assessments, although I know that some teachers are still a little hesitant, truly support all of our students. Now, I know that when our students take exams on Canvas, we have the Respondus Lockdown browser, and cheating isn't prominent. However, establishing some type of honor code or procedures for testing is a must, is a necessary, because yes, we can't 100% say they will not do those things, but building a classroom atmosphere of honesty and integrity is something that we should work on from day one, so we don't have those worries and fears as much as some people think just through the whole technology component. So lots of student takeaways, lots of support for teachers as well, and thanks again for providing this opportunity to dig into technology to use in the classroom.